Yeah! It's going to be a really good show. Don't really like the tats, but... Area 151. The last flask. Then, hey, Nihap, wasn't this one that had the golf ball or something on it? I don't remember. I really like the one with the big boobs. So, it's obviously suffered multiple problems. I'm going to have to find me a roll pin. Well, he's been on a roll on these, so I guess we can just throw the cover away. Ooh, looks like Chardonnay. Scotch. It has a subtle peatiness to it. Smells really good. But I guess we could sniff this all night, or we could drink it. Cheers, my deplorable bastard family. Wow. Definitely a Scotch. Definitely a heavy hitter. It's really reminding me of the Laphroaig, or possibly Ardbeg has that peatiness, but the Laphroaig always had that really nice campfire smokiness to it. This is one sip of this is like that flask is probably going to be a goner. There's only 20. That's my bad. What happened is, once again, you got the screens that you have to go through, and when it got to checks, it like froze. And the last time this happened, I literally had to it said that after a while, it finally just said corrupted file, and I had to start over, and it said corrupted file again, so I re-rendered it in 720. Since then, I've switched it back to 1080, but it just locked on that screen, and I was like, I checked on it once at like 9 o'clock, and then I kind of started dozing off on the couch, completely forgot about it, and got up this morning, and Jolson was, we having problems? And then when I opened up Messenger, Sharky, are we having YouTube problems? But for some reason, I closed the window, and it said, are you sure you want to close this window? Because I hadn't done anything. And when I reopened it, it was listed as ready to publish, and I'm like, okay, fine, publish. I don't know. All I can do is go with a peated Scotch. I mean, of course, there's always the wrench in the system. If it's not from Scotland, it's just it's whiskey, and it's, you know, a single malt peated whiskey. It's not Scotch though. Okay, first and only comment. Just kidding. Din says $314, 84. Then Din says, so you're saying next time Sam has the Subi, you'll ask her to put the heater on. Actually, if Sam had the Subaru for any other reason, I know being up at the dealership, she couldn't put it on a lift and have me work on it. So yeah, it's all it needs is I need to buy a can of brake cleaner, which again, if Sam does it, I don't have to buy a can of brake cleaner. And then some high temp silicone to cover the thing, and then stick it on there really good. Maybe, I don't know, put some duct tape on it until you know that it's not going to come off, and route the wire somewhere where you can zip tie it, so if it falls, it's just going to dangle and it's not going to get sucked up into something. One of Twinport's bids, I was actually bidding on a set of those ramps, and I keep thinking, God, I should have done that. But yeah, if I can get under the car, I think the gluing the one to the oil pan is the best. The magnetic one is fine, but there's a chance that you could, even going through snow, you could rip that off of the bottom of the car and never see it again. The magnetic one is good for those. Tonight is going to be unbelievably cold and snow. So, just in case you think that maybe someone was going to call, which still hasn't happened, and want some snow plowing done, then before I go in the house, just reach underneath there and slap that thing on, and run another extension cord out to it, so it'd have its own heater, plus you'd be heating up the oil. That's the other thing. My truck is actually coming up on another oil change, and Rob did it for me last. And as far as I know, my truck has always had synthetic, and he thought synthetic was a waste of money and didn't do synthetic. I mean, at the time, I had a income flow, and that's why I wanted him to do it. I think around here, a filter and a full thin synthetic oil change is, I think I was quoted $214, but that was, 4,000 or 5,000 miles ago. So I don't know. Some people will just drive forever and not care. The one thing I've always listened to is Samantha saying, how much would it cost you if something happened to your diesel, Cummins turbo diesel? She goes, all of a sudden, isn't $200 pretty frickin' cheap in comparison to the possible outcome from just saying, screw it. We can go 75,000 miles on an oil change. Smile Money says, not first. Well, he may be lying. Sharky says, think you are, though. Smile Money says, just hate the jealousy, laugh out loud. Hey, if you own it, it's just, Smile Money, never feel bad about an accomplishment. If these worthless pieces of shit can't get off their ass and strive to be number one, it's not your fault. Rich says, cheers all. Cheers, Rich. Mr. 27 says third. Being accurate. How does she almost... She so much matches her outfit to whatever beer she's drinking. Cheers to her. Mr. 27 says, early morning Brew Bomi Brew Company review. Just to fuck up on uploading. It was yesterday's, as you well know. EMT says, okay, I'm done with the goddamn internet. Eric's drinking a pink drink. Hey, I got some Scotch today, just in case it takes a while. Oh, yeah, I got packages, too. I got a package. I got a package for her. Scotch, and it appears to have a little octane to it. It tastes somewhat familiar, but it has a lot of the characteristics of Laphroaig. Okay, one of these is something I know about because I'm reviewing it for Feyachi. The other one is for alcoholic. And I bet you $10 that McLean would be all over that. Mr. Mark Mac 85, the absolutely stunning El Chero in carbon fiber. I love this knife because it allows you to get an excellent grip on it. It's a bigger knife that does not feel like it because of that carbon fiber. And I tell you, just the use of the copper and their patterns and shit, I think it's stunning. Thank you, sir. High heat, JB Weld. Fast 1 hour cure with heat. Great for engine blocks, muffler and tailpipe, radiators, grills, and other high temp products. You know, I am endlessly thankful for the friends and family that I have. Just got done saying the one thing I'm probably gonna have. Yeah, okay. Thank you. And in case I didn't say thank you enough, stuck it to this. This one is $102 down at O'Reilly's. Hey, another interesting fact. I heard that Advanced Auto, I don't know if how widespread they are. Hey Google, how widespread in the USA is Advanced Auto?
According to Wikipedia, as of December 2023, Advance operated 4,935 stores and 321 Worldpac branches in the United States and Canada.
Well, they're closing all of the stores in Duluth.
I Love Duluth at 345 Canal Park Drive closes at 6 p.m.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Eric, I told you, bitch. You call me Eric or Daddy. I prefer Daddy. I mean, hey Google, can I get you to call me Daddy?
I can only share personal information once I verify your voice. Try going to Assistant Settings, then checking your voice match settings.
Hey Google, do you know who I am?
Your name is Eric.
Okay. I love you. Feyachi. Oh, look at the little tiny Allen wrench. Allen wrench screwdriver. And a star. We got the flip to side. Cleaning cloth. The mount guessing they set it up so you can go either direction if you want, but okay, how can you tell the difference on which one is which? 1.5 to 5. Lens coating, same. Eye relief, more on the Model 36. Hey, I guess without going back in my emails, I can't tell you if this is the M36 or the M37, but I was interested in giving it a try because it's the first magnifier that I've seen that has magnification. Boy, you gotta get that eye relief. Okay. Now, what I thought would be kind of cool about that is actually the rifle that I have out, and that would be the 300 Blackout. Being able to have the magnifier on it, because the 300 Blackout, I don't know, it's kind of an aggressive round. In that form, after me and Nihap spent the day shooting that, that was before it got modded. I know it's my money. I know it's going to come as a shock that, you know, after I decided that I need a 300 Blackout in my life, I upgraded the trigger and put ambi controls on it and 30 cal Huber Concept square brake on it and some flip ups and the swamp fire fox swamp Soxy swamp, whatever it is, and of course I think the whole grip might have been on it right away, but I immediately thought what would be super badass is to build a 300 Blackout pistol. Now I don't know. I'd probably have to talk to somebody like J-Dog, Jolson, Jeremy, maybe Nihap. As far as you know, are you like? Why would I want to do, say, a 7.5-inch barrel and a 300 Blackout? Because I would then, that would be the first thing, the first time that I would honestly, when I could afford to do it, suppress it. So you've shortened it all up so you can add the suppressor and still be shorter than an 18-inch barrel, making it an ideal close quarters combat. Not saying that Alice would lose her detail, but still, I mean, the day we were out with this, it was just like, damn, man. All we had was sights, and they weren't. I mean, nothing. I mean, I stuck them on the damn rifle, and we went out and had fun. Shot some. All that I have left right now is the Hornady, the normal stuff, not some suppressor ready stuff. But we shot both of them. Obviously, we didn't have a can to compare it with, but subsonics and. But yeah, so I actually I wanted to take a look at this because it does have the ability to change its magnification. So the two candidates would be on something like this, or even on Alice. The magnifier that's on Alice is actually an EOTech, and when you that's ridiculously expensive. That's just the bottom line of it. So it's like, how do I feel that if it turns out that I really kind of like the idea of a zoomable magnifier, to take a $500 magnifier off of Alice and put, I think these are like $140, but like, everything I have, locks in fire or stowaway. I don't know, it just generally seems pretty good. I mean, just see, yeah, she's a pro. Just in case you're wondering, if you can see the difference, the useful eye relief on this is about from here. Suppose we're at about 4 inches. Yeah, I would say, hang on. Holy moly. Sharky? Definitely off the tens, off the scale. I don't know if I would put her at a 14 plus like the one that we like so much. Yeah, I realize it doesn't look quite as cool when it's in my hand and not mounted on a rifle, but I don't think I'm gonna oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, forget about. Oh, yeah, look, it's the Y2K bug. Boom. That was a gunshot, Cobra. That wasn't an offensive. Yeah, this is either the M36 or the M37. I'm trying to see if I can even tell. Okay, this is the M36. Dot centering screw so that you can do windage and elevation to align it with your particular dot. And the M37 looks like it has the ocular focus ring on it, kind of like a regular scope does, where this one does not. Wow, if I would have known they had an M37, I would have asked for that one. Maybe I should tell them I'm just kidding, I don't want the 36, I want the 37. Oh, sorry, that is not Multi-Gunman. That is not whiskey and Coke. Boy, it has a little bit of that kick of an Octomore, but I don't know if I've ever had an Octomore that had the same kind of the smoky peatiness to it. Anything from Daddy? Wait a second. You know, I have only experienced the rib cage tickle, and I don't know why, but I have only experienced that from Octomores. But it's not something that I have, but I know they've come out with wait a second. Is that him yet? Damn it. Is this the Octomore that we had out in Maine? That was I think I told him that I really liked the 14. I couldn't remember which one that I had. I have 14.1. He brought 14.2? 14.3. 14.3. He brought 14.3 to Maine. I think this might be 14.3. Oof, woofda. Oh, the I could not declare that my 10mm collection would have ever been completed without the... You know, it's funny because it's one of the newest runs of the 10mm sought after, the ones that you would try to find versus the ones that I could give one away. I could give the Smith & Wesson away and go buy another Smith & Wesson because they're still in production. This is not in production, and it's probably the newest of the... Before I say that, yeah, that would have to be the newest of the 10mm that I would be pursuing. And of course, it's 100%. 100% the credit for making this happen is Jolson. But it's absolutely beautiful, and every single time I've been out to shoot this, it was like, okay, I'm just gonna run a couple mags through it. I'm just gonna use half of the ammo that I brought. Okay, I've gone way past everything that I told myself before I left. I'm putting it back in the case after one more mag. It's just, God damn it, it's. Now you may say, well, then that's out for me as a carry gun. I mean, shit, if I could live the life of Mr. Cool, I would have a dual shoulder rig with so it could accommodate two of several things in the collection, but definitely the P220 Elite. I wonder how many fakes are out there. I mean, I know this one is a legitimate one, and then of course, if you're ever not sure, you can just call SIG, and they can actually run your serial number, and they can tell you the exact moment that that somebody gave birth to this. But we would not be complete. I'm pretty sure that we've already done this, Sharky, but just in case, Blacked out rear blade. Yep, I hear McLean and Big Jeff. And then I have a Trichicon front white dot that glows pretty good at night. I'll say, here's where the dot is, but standing 3 feet away from you, I'm guessing that right about there, let's see, where would that be? Right about there would probably drill straight through the camera. Actually, technically, the camera's at a little bit of an angle, so right about there, let me verify. I actually have a holster that works for this, but I cannot bring myself to carrying it. It did come with the G10, a set of G10 grips, so if you really wanted to abuse something and not have something for... Go ahead, just for the fun of it, if you want to perform your own little exercise, try finding these grips. The best you're going to do is knockoffs, and those people don't give these ones away. I don't even remember what I put in here. They're not Hornadies, but they are very expanding. Oh, there's a little red dot on signal. And the answer is Octomore 14.3. Once in my life. What? Are all the planets aligning? Because that would be really trippy. Oh, they are. That. Right, Sharky? Right there. I could just bury myself in a cosmic relationship with something that looks like freckles, the last one. It did. Originally, it was giving me that. It was giving me that Lafroig thing going. But again, I have any of these, even the ones that are up there. I don't know what it is about the Octomore that gives me tickle, tickle, tickle. Okay, that's. Okay. Yeah, I gotta maybe talk to Samantha and find out if it'd be possible to sneak the car in there. Okay, Sharky says, cheers all. First brew babe, nice. Didn't shoot that. Oh Lord, pink drink and a box. Here we go. I love a good box. Jolson, we need cowbell. Well, Jolson, under the circumstances, I feel the guilt. Yeah, okay, fine. I'll give him cowbell. Cowbell haters and midnight watchers with earbuds in. You have 3, 2, 1. And because I prefer it, cab dog. Hear that when it hits my ring? Sounds like my ass on burrito night. Oh, I also have a... And the knife I got from Rick. Oh, I got this thing pretty sharp. Damn, Eric, you're awesome. It shaves. If you had to shave your face, you'd look kind of like you bled out. But I thought it was kind of cool. I mean, like maybe a camp knife. I should bring this upstairs. I'm doing chicken fried rice tonight. Chicken fried rice. Hey, Ninja. Just kidding. Don't. This top shelf is the sentimental shelf. I got Shelby's bowl and Daxie's ball and my Gincana, my 43 Ken Block shoes because I wore through the bottoms of them. There's a skull up there. There's a picture of Christine when she was, I don't know, 23, 24. Gosh. Hot as fuck, man, let me tell you. What else is up there? Bunch of stuff. Meds. Yes. Whatever whatever she wants, I second it. Just kidding. Jolson says I five. 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 I five is a miss. Demeanor. Salty says morning naked. I love morning naked. Usually it's accompanied by morning wood. Usually that's just, it's like a joke, really. Well, I mean, why? I mean, I got no, I mean, it's not like I'm going to put it anywhere. I mean, I got to put a jungle gym over my toilet so I could fucking pee. Christ sakes. So my money. -37, my blood would freeze. No, that, when I was outside that day, every breath you took was like, I think I feel my lungs crystallizing. You know, and people don't understand. I talk to, well, maybe some of you would, that now that we're going through all that global warming in Florida and everywhere. In Duluth, we lose a couple people every single winter because from here to where my truck is parked, anybody that's been here knows that that's like, I don't know, 75 feet. There's people that lose their way in that distance and then die up here. But we don't have hurricanes and we don't have tornadoes, and unfortunately we do have liberals. That was a big difference between the 14.3 and the 14.1. Now I sort of don't want to finish it because yeah, whatever. I was just kidding. Jesus, just stop, okay? God damn, look at the shake off on this thing. Nice nips. Oh, I never put it on it. Yeah, that's like it's a 10. You know, did I even put the last one in my damn book? Then the next question is Sharky, what did you do with the book? These are the days of our lives. Okay, it might be in there. I don't think I added 150. Fuck. Jolson, someone went down the wine cooler aisle. I guess $20 is $20. Then he said, did you hear that Matt, a.k.a. Demolition Ranch, a.k.a. Off the Ranch, a.k.a. Vet Ranch, is quitting YouTube? No, I did not. Was there... I mean, I know that his wife walked away because of a bunch of negative comments and shit, and she just said, I'm done, which I just think of Bill, Mr. 45 Bullet, and he said, you know, I know what you're going to want to do, because you're Irish like me. Oh my God, yes. He said, like, he was always like, don't feed the trolls. Smart Money? I might lobby Donald J. Trump to put a 50% tariff on Scotch from Scotland after talking to your liver. Laugh out loud. I guess I cannot argue with you about that. I need to bring this to work with me. Smart Money? My wife was a cookie mom. Every county down around me picks a bakery, and in fact, neighboring counties' cookie types vary. Actually, it doesn't matter. They focused on Girl Scouts to attack their income. That said, it is an issue with every grain product. They blame it on Roundup. You have Round Top. I'm thinking Roundup. Yeah, there's a lot of lawsuits going on with that. EMT, Killdozer, Brother, Kill Steel for the drop with G8. G8 is a hit. G8 is now sunk. There's only Colonel Mustard and one ship left. Do it now, just like the whiskey, or it never happened. Sharky, 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 EMT, and whoever gets the last one. The Beretta. You know, I did the Beretta when I was like in my early 20s, and then we had that Taurus version, and I mean, I know, it's like, well, actually, I can't, bitch. I have a Taurus on my side right now. One of my absolute favorite hug guns. Or when I'm working and I'm not sure if there's going to be people around and I don't want to present. So I have the gun that I'm actually surprised and can declare that I really like, the G2C. Adjustable rear sights. It does have a safety, which I figured, you know, if I'm gonna, it does have, do you have a round in it indicator, and if the camera lighting is right, they actually have a little red on there. And it is 12 plus 1. And in case you're watching, William, those are the lawmen. And of course you can tell the difference between the side that doesn't touch me and the side that does touch me. But I like this, And I really need to remember to bring this with me more when we go up to the range, just for the casual shooting, to always make sure that I'm on with it, because it's a small gun. But yeah, this is what I wore at work this week. Mama. EMT says, and hashtag mega.
Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden!
Sharky says, well done. Held out for this. I can tell you, Kev Dog, that he did indeed. He said that he was going to wait on making that shot to see if you made a comment. And he says, coincidental timing, no state or strategically. You did, yeah. You know what he said? Oh my God. So, yeah, Kev Dog, I can tell you, Sharky is a good guy. He was one of the two people that said that something go wrong, and I said it out live. So he could have made a comment this morning at 7 a.m. Sharky says, I want those in my collection. Sharky says, Golf 3, G3. G3 is a miss. Then he says, SH, yeah, hashtag shut the fuck up, Joey. Outro classic. Bad says, greetings, Captain. Greetings, Bad. Wowza. I hope everything is good in your life, as always. Yeah, I don't remember what the octane level was on 14.3, but 14.1 is 59.6%. And just to get an idea, 15.1 is 59.1%. 13.3 was 61.1%. They're all basically 59% and up. So I'm guessing that one is at least 59%. She looks like the girl next door. Someone that would look good as a librarian, or really look good with those two pieces of her clothing laying at the foot of the bed. And I would love to be a bike seat. And again, I would love to be a motorcycle seat. Look at that rear tire. I tell you what, if you had the money and just wanted to burn it away, there is so much shit that you can do to a VMAX, to Vivian. They have swing arm kits that open it up so you can put big ass tires on the back of it. There's a company called TaylorMade. They make some really nice rims, and they also make a conversion kit. They take a set of Yamaha R1. It's the race bike front suspension, and make it so that you can put that on your VMAX. So it's like upside down shocks. Yeah, it's basically if if I wanted to say do different tires and rims and front and my front shocks, and then do a swing arm with a bigger tire and rear shocks, you could that right there would probably be almost double what the bike costs. People do it though. I mean, I would if I had just a pile of money and can do whatever I want right off the bat. Even though when I got it, it had 11,000 miles. I would have someone go through it, make sure that the carburetors are all rebuilt and good, and you know, I for the first time ever in my entire life, I did the syncing of the carburetors. I noticed that it seemed like it had a little bit more oomph on the low end, but I've never done it before. I mean, I would love someone that's like has done this inside and out and told me that, yeah, your VMAX is absolutely running at peak. There's nothing more that you can do with it being stock from this point on. Well, it's not completely stock because it has the stage 1 upgrades done to it, which is just airbox, breathing, jets, and the 4-into-1 exhaust. But yeah, some of those VMAXs are pretty fucking badass, man. I think mine is badass in the stock form. Well, actually, not stock. Yeah. Mike says cheers. Cheers, Mike. Last comment. Scarlett Johansson at 14 minutes and 3 seconds. Funny how easy it is to remember useless trivia. Thank you, One Sky. That indeed, that was a picture of Scarlett Johansson. I can, in my mind, I can see like 3 movies that she's been in that I've really enjoyed, and I just couldn't think of her name. Okay, what time is it? Oh yeah, it's time to make dinner. Which means we need to go to the club. And again, Octomore can only be a 10 or more. 32 minutes ago, the only person in the club was Rich, saying cheers, clubbers. Cheers, Rich. But just so that I don't get 10,000 texts from Jolson, let's go to the original video. Dun 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 dun. 3 comments. Were they all accounted for? Yes, they were. Accounted for. Everybody's accounted for. First 2. Yep. Nothing on that lineup. Doing one more refresh. The light's purple. That means the trap's clean. There's no more comments. Okay, whoever sent me the JB, thank you. Now I just have to figure out how to get the car in the air so I can attach that to it. You know, that heater actually might work even better than the stock one, which, like I said, I have. It's just in the trunk. So, okay, Thursday tomorrow. Yeah, maybe. I think I have one more thing before we hit rock bottom. Cheers. Cheers.